My company, we are Build, Protect, and Preserve. We go by BPP. You see the little logo embedded in there in the image. And we're life insurance and annuity specialists, but we help people build generational wealth. We help entrepreneurs build wealth because a lot of us have, worked in corporate. I've worked in corporate for most of my life. I'm a cybersecurity engineer by trade, and I'm tired of Zoom by trade. So when I found GoBrunch, that was it. And I just tried to figure out, how can I use this? How can I use this? The focus today is on our agency. And so when I discovered GoBrunch and I discovered how I could possibly use GoBrunch, I got really excited. And I was like, oh my gosh, all the clients can just come here. So what you're seeing right now is the lobby. We have a embedded booking tab right here that'll take you to our booking page inside of here. So I embedded a booking panel inside of one of the rooms. And then I also have a support room. So, I help our agents design their offices, and they have a suite, they have their lobby, they have their conference room, they have their team room, and they have their own suite when they're part of our agency. So it's kind of a plus. It's kind of a exciting thing for them. They don't have to utilize Zoom anymore or pay for Zoom anymore. So they're part of the agency. And this is my office. Welcome to my office. I prefer to have the ocean behind me, and it's very exciting and relaxing. And one thing that I've noticed that my clients, they're very comfortable when they come into GoBrunch. There's always a navigation in every room. I'm going through right now to re-navigate, but I have a navigation that'll take us to my husband's office. All right, so this is his office, right? And so we'll also have meetings in here because he's got a few more seats. And before I had designed his office, and then it had a dark wall with books and stuff, and he wasn't liking that, and he plays golf, and so I put some greenery behind him. So I love AI. AI has really helped, design the spaces. And this is where we have some of our team meetings in here, depending upon the size of the meeting. And this is our conference room for our agency, right? So we just handle business in here. Then we have a couple of navigations. We'll always have the lobby, and we have a directory. So if someone wants to go to a different room, they can click on the directory. But I'll just show you, give you guys an idea of what you can do, right? So I have a background here, and I was just thinking of, when I go into a building, what type of directory, what does that look like? But, people can click in here and then, go to different places in here. All right, so this is a system flow room, and this is one room that we've created that when we onboard an agent or agents, we have them come here, and then we have them scroll down, right? We have them scroll down to the next section, and we have a system flow, and then they pop in right here, and we're all on camera, and we're talking and walking through our company's system flow and how we do our business and what have you, and what they, need to expect, what they expect. And then we keep going. We talk about the 100 list, and we pop down and bubbles down here, and, and then we can go down to more and more and pop down. And then at the end of our meeting, we pop in here, and we're at the end. So everyone is just moving. You can make your room longer. And the fact that I created these different zones that people could just pop in, bam. And I saw someone else do it, and I'm like, how can I utilize that? I'm like, wow, this is like 4 rooms in one, and it's telling a story. So I created a room that's telling a story, and it's just a phenomenal experience. We created this room, and they end up here. I send them a link, and they end up here for their training. And this is for those thinking about LMS and how you can map it out, right? So they end up here for their training. They click this navigation, and then they pop in here. And they play this video. And again, I have I have an avatar right here, and letting people know what they need to do. So anyone can pop in here anytime. They're not gonna, when you have videos embedded, that person clicks play and it doesn't affect the other person. So you could just have the room, embed your videos, and have, play what you need to play in the room. So I have the instructions, scroll down and watch videos 1, 2, and 3. So she is explaining different phases that they're going to go through. This is something that I love doing now. I love helping people design the spaces that they want to achieve. And I think GoBrunch is an awesome platform to be able to design those spaces. And once they're done, they click over here, and now they're going into the system. Now they're going into the training platform. So this is the first training room that they're in. There's other things you can embed. You can remember how I did the long room. It can scroll down and you can have other, another space down there where they're answering questions, or, there's a whole lot of things you can embed in there, and have documents in here where they can save. You can create an LMS in here. You absolutely can, especially with the communities. You can create a community, a paid community, and create a paid LMS in here. And you don't have to use those expensive LMSs. The room can look the way you want it to look. Honest to God, you can use GoBrunch to create your LMS. Okay. And then they would do the navigation. I'm telling you, you can have an LMS and GoBrunch. They would do the navigation and go to NAT 3.4. So you may have a pre-recorded, course or what have you. And I'm gonna just keep clicking through. So this is what someone would do. They would just click through and go through the phase. I had someone go through it last night and they were like, okay, I'm done. And they finished, right? And I was just so excited that they were able to finish the training that someone else would have needed a week or so to do. And it was binge-worthy because of the environment. Because of them sitting here in these chairs down here, and they're by themselves, but they're like in a room watching this big screen TV or big screen, and they're enjoying what they're looking at, and it's very attractive. It's pleasing to the eye. So this last screen, it gives them some information embedded right here. You can embed stuff using Canva. So this is our rooftop that our team meets on. And I figured out how to put a live flame in there. So, we keep it cozy. And it's just been phenomenal, really working with our clients in here. And you guys, you can do whatever you want to do in here.